Yo, Joe. How's it going, everybody? That should be good. Yeah? Check, check. All right. Nothing? Oh, I see it working. I see it working. Now you're just messing with me. All right. Gosh dang it. Oh, it's been too long. Been too long. Hi, everybody. Jason here from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Well, of course, you know what I'm saying. I say the same damn thing every time. Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh, see, you take a break for a little bit and then just screw it all up. How's it going? We're gonna unbox a toy today. Let's say hi to the chat real quick. We got Mr. Nada over there. We got John, we got Tiffany, we got comedian Bill Fisher. It's so great to see y'all over there, putting up with these hijinks. The the filth that was coming out of my mouth earlier. Yeah, yeah. I was so mad. As soon as it started. Well, hey everybody, it's good to be back. It's Sunday, August 18th. Sunday. Good times. I had a very big day yesterday that me and a bunch of friends were working our butts off for weeks and months, uh, doing this big heavy metal show here in Ottumwa, where I live, and my band, The War I Survived, is playing it. And man, we were just putting up posters, selling tickets every day, posting about it way too much, I'm sure. But it was all leading up to this big, giant concert yesterday that took over the whole day. So it's all that was on my mind, and I'll tell you, I think it went pretty well. My band played a bunch of new songs. Seemed to go over really well. A lot of people I talked to were like, "You guys were awesome," and I'm like, "Cool, thanks. Practice makes perfect." So last week was crazy. It was all just leading up to this concert, and then like every evening last week I have two bands, so those were two band practices each night. And then our both podcasts recorded, so that were two of the other nights. And then Friday was just kind of a family night. So didn't get to stream with you last week, and I miss it. I miss you guys. But yeah, that concert went well. I don't know if anyone got a final head count. I know we were pushing 200 people in there, and we had some really great bands. Like I said, The War I Survived, my band, opened up. And then we had Pain Face. They're from Des Moines, and they feature the original Slipknot singer, Anders Kulsefny. Nice dude, nice band, great dudes. And then another awesome band from Des Moines, Green Death. They're awesome. I would recommend y'all checking them out if you like metal in any way. Uh, they have a like a 80s horror movie vibe to them, to the songs. Like you could imagine their music in some horror movies, I think. I mean, Green Death, it's the aesthetic's great. Um, the music is great. One of our Atumwa friends is plays drums for them, and they're really great. And then the whole reason for the show, the headliner was 12 Days Silent. It was their 12-year reunion. They got back together, and they're a bunch of old dudes. It's a coincidence, maybe. I don't know that the lead singer of that band's also my boss. So that was cool, getting to hang out with my boss on the weekend. But no, their band's great. They'd been around the metal scene for so many years before that little hiatus, and they're like, hey, let's do a reunion show, and then they did it. And now we're all just like, will there be more? Will they do more? And for their sakes, I hope so, because making music is so much fun, and it's such a great creative outlet. Yeah. It was a good show. It was a good show. Saw a lot of friends, and my ears hurt today, even though I'm a very staunch earplug user, and I'm pretty sore. Not that it's been a minute since I played a show, and I got maybe like January since the last time that band played. So hope we can start playing some more shows too. And anyway, music talk. But that was it's just been the focus so hard ramping up to this show. It was great if you look in the event that on my page, or look up the bands. You can see some great pictures and great and some video from it. There'll be some professional photos coming soon, and yeah, man, great setup, great big setup. It was a great show. Not your average little small town show. It was really good. But the other focus has also been Halloween-a-Palooza. It's getting time. It's cranking up. It's cranking up. It's getting there. A lot more news this week. That's right. That was the Ottumwa Music Scene Report with Jason. Well, my other band, we're getting ready to put out a cassette tape. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So dust off your car stereo. I don't know. Speaking of events that are toys, I definitely want to remind you all that Saturday, September 21st at 10 a.m., 10 to 4 p.m., we're having Cracktastic Plasticon at the National Guard Armory at 2858 North Court Street in Ottumwa, Iowa. Like I said, 10 to 4, and it is free. Come on down. You can bring stuff to trade with the other vendors if you want. It's not me, man. It's our bass player. He's the hipster. No, actually, what's honestly, he runs a record label too, and also, and he he does a lot more like grindcore and heavier stuff. And he, at some garage sale, somebody had like a case of Iowa Hawkeye cassette tapes that had Iowa Hawkeye music on it, these really pro level tapes. And he's like, I'm going to buy all those and I'm just going to tape over them. So he got, because they aren't making cassette tapes anymore. So he's like, I'm snagging those up. Well, I know. Well, that's not true. There's the hipsters, like John said. Tiffany says nobody's going to be able to listen to his cassette tapes. That's not. There are ways. But if you get a tape, you'll also get a digital download. It'll be up for digital. But that's right. Recycle. That's smart. Yeah, we're just taping over that shit, and we're just putting enough songs to fill one side, and then just repeat it on the other side. So nonstop, the least worst. That's our band. Anyway, we are going to unbox a toy today, I promise. If you want to join me here and unbox a toy with me, you can. Like always, anytime we're doing this, you can say, "Hey, I got a toy. I want to unbox it with you." Just let me know, and I'll send you a link, and you can be on. If not this time, sometime in the future, you save up them toys and jump on with me, and that will be fine. We're gonna do it anyway. Since I got lucky that whole week there, I wasn't streaming. The mail was good to me. It wasn't. I didn't get backlogged too much, so I'm not. I don't have to. It's not crazy here yet, but I did get some. I went today. Took the boy out shopping to get his backpack for school, and of course we had to detour. Well, it wasn't a detour, but we had to stop by, and they got the new stuff coming out, and had to pick up one. But I'm like, no, because I bought it today. I want to unbox it today, but I'm like, no, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. We're gonna do these kind of in order. But even he was like, "Why do we have to go?" He's a kid. I don't know why he was mad about going to the toy section. Don't lie, it's crazy there. Well, sure, it's crazy, but yeah, I suppose. That's why we got to keep doing these videos. We got to get these unboxed. Today's a really neat. Here, let me just put up the question. Which will be what we're talking about today. And I don't know if you've heard about this. If it's mostly Transformers talk over here. And in Transformers, there's a line of toys called Shattered Glass. That's right, John, until all are unboxed. Shattered Glass is like a alternate universe, what's the Superman opposite guy? Anyway, where like it's completely opposite. So the Autobots are the bad guys and the Decepticons are the good guys. Cool, but like, yeah, Bizarro. Thank you, Jesus, Bizarro. So same sort of thing, but so like in this world, Optimus is the bad guy and evil, and he's they change the colors on them, so you'll see Optimus is purple and like Starscream's white, and it's neat. And it's a whole line. I think it really went with comic books. It kept going. I think it was a toy thing first. They just created this alternate universe, but without that fiction, it's hard to having not read much of the fiction, it's still hard to wrap my head around it because like I just can't. I don't. I can't. It's why I can't. It's so for me personally, I just look at this alternate universe as like, hey, those are my guys in new different colors. That's all. I don't. I can't. I don't really do this opposite. So I don't know if any of the other toy lines have done like I'm sure they have, where things are flipped. But if they are, let me know. And if you like them or not. Or if you know about Shattered Glass and like those and you like it. Or don't like it. Maybe you hate it. Tell me why. I have a bunch. I have probably almost all the ones that have come out. There's a few I let slip by, but no big deal. And the ones we're going to unbox today are ones that slip by not on purpose, because like when so I've always been collecting toys, obviously, but like it wasn't until we started Correctastic Plastic, the podcast, did it like, oh yeah, we're back into toy collecting. And so that happened kind of right, like maybe War for Cybertron, kind of this latest before this wave, the wave before this, the big 3-part line that was before Legacy was War for Cybertron. The last 5 years before this last 5 years. And so I just missed that first year probably because we just weren't in it. I mean, I had gotten some of them, but not like all in like I am now. But so this is one that came out kind of early, in the War for Cybertron line, and they have this like subline for Hasbro called Generation Selects, which is kind of like a more niche characters and things that wouldn't sell enough to make it into the main line, but probably enough that you can get some good sales on it. So it's like this niche little line. And so this little 2-pack of Shattered Glass figures came out in this Generation Selects neat little subline. And I missed it the first time, and I thought I was okay with it, but then you start seeing like even my friend Justin, he started getting a little obsessed with Shattered Glass Optimus, seeing him in this purple outfit, and I know Spoody's gotten some purple kind of Nemesis, kind of Shattered Glass Primes, and I'm just like, that does look pretty good. I do like purple a lot, and with this podcast especially. John says, JT976 Evil over on YouTube says, don't know of a toy line that did it, but there was a TMNT comic called Deviations that was like a what if where the turtles were trained by Shredder and the bad guys. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty, it's not exactly the same, but but what ifs are a similar kind of thing. It's trying to make your brain do a flip on characters you know and loved since you were little kids. I can't say I've read that. Have you read it, John? Do you like it? Was it cool? I mean, I suppose if it was just in a few little books, a little run, it was probably neat. And it is a cool concept. But yeah, what if? What if the turtles were trained by Shredder? That'd be cool. Yeah. Well, and then yes, obviously, what if and Marvel. I don't have the comics, but I did enjoy the little series they have on Disney Plus. I watched all those, and that's great. And it's again hard on your brain. It's hard on your brain. John says it's an interesting premise. Yeah, just a one shot, not something you'd want to read all the time. Yeah, it'd be cool to check out. Yeah, opposite world, opposite. Yeah, the Captain Carter one is cool. What if? So that's Shattered Glass. And when Hasbro had been releasing these Shattered Glass figures over the last 5 years, they've included a single issue comic book with each one. But those still have words in it, and I just haven't got to it yet. I'm sure that I could read them and I could get used to this concept a little better. I just haven't got to them yet. I'm still behind on my Transformers comics, the new main line, but all right, well, let's get to it. And so it was awesome. I was just talking with Tad this morning on a horror hangout for Attack the Killer podcast. We were like maybe they've reissued some toys, reissued some things a lot more. Like it seems like reissuing stuff, bringing stuff back out is a thing that's happening more. John says, I don't like Shattered Glass when it's on the road. Okay. When it's on the road, because I'm always afraid it's going to puncture my tires. You're not wrong. It's always scary, but I think your tires will be fine. And just out of nowhere, they just recently re-released Titan Returns Fortress Maximus, and we're like, what? I mean, I got that when it first came out, and I'm like, Spoody, now's your chance to get it. And bam, he got it. There, you'll see on the shelves in Target right now, there's a Power of the Primes Optimus in there, which it finally clicked on why they probably did that, because it's like a Orion Pax within an Optimus, like double, triple thing. It's a neat toy. So they probably, unless it was just, there was a tanker somewhere that they just found that had crates of these things. It might be because of the new movie, because it has the Orion Pax thing. It's cool. It's a cool toy. So like out of the blue, what? These are 5-year plus old toys, and they're just bringing them back out again. And so they did that with the Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime, and Ratchet. And so these Generation Selects just come in this brown box. They all are a little different. There's weird shit spray paint on them. There's sometimes art, but it's not much, just black on the cardboard. And they just have this little label, and it's probably too bright. But that's it. That's all you got. It's just this label you cut open. So it's either sealed or not sealed. Comedian Bill Fisher says, reissues are awesome and just make sense for the company. Why let the scalpers have all the fun? No kidding. There's nothing I love more than seeing scalpers cry, because you can, if you spend time on eBay like I do, it's fun to watch those prices, those asshole scalpers just trying to take advantage of everybody, and then they reissue something, and then and it's great, because F the scalpers. All right, let's open this. But yeah, why let the scalpers have all the fun? You ain't kidding. Well, ooh. Well, look at that. And so Ratchet's normally your white ambulance vehicle, but now he's got all sorts of weird blue and purple. I like that turquoise, and you see his little crown. I know it'll focus someday, guys. Sorry. Well, you'll see it when I get it out. But yeah, pretty cool. Look at old Optimus there with his, and then Shattered Glass. Look at his windshield on his cow. Oh, that's so cute. And it's just gonna take this out for now while I cut them from their earthly prisons. Yeah, so again, I just look at it because I'm like, ooh, it's the characters I know and love, but in new colors. I mean, that's one thing I like about, Diaclone, showing the Transformers before they came from Japan on the way over here. They used to all kind of be different colors, and I just love them because it's just neat to see these characters you grew up with in different colors. I love it. Well, he's stuck in there forever. I don't know. Oh my God. Stuck. Okay. Okay. Hope he's got a little surfboard here. And then this is also a different mold of Ratchet. This isn't the first Earthrise mold, I think. I think this was the second. Or that's not the Siege mold. It is the Earthrise mold. Yep, they change things from line to line, and a lot to keep track of for sure. Oh man, these colors on Optimus is great. I was kind of I wasn't sure how it'd look, but let's get him out of here. Let's get his gun. Well, either I just broke it. Nope. Okay, it comes apart. Well, that's always scary. Always so scary. Yeah, looks like it unfolds. But it did just snap in half on me. That was terrifying. Okay. There's a little hinge there where it would fold over. So I just popped off. Let's get a gun in his hand. Let's get these ties off of him. All right, we'll look at Ratchet first here. I better put his ambulance. Oop. Oh, he's got a little gun too. Let's give him this gun. Okay. So he's super cool. I know you can do it, camera. Just come on, be my friend. Well, he's got his red eyes. There you kind of go. He's got that translucent windshield that kind of matches the blue on his arms. Those little pops of purple are pretty neat amongst that blue. The way he transforms the kind of the top of his ambulance is what he is. I think probably guessed that from Ratchet. Looks like some sort of shield. We'll just put it on his arm for now. He looks good. I don't know if I missed another little piece of. Must be holding some stuff on there. I know that's exciting, guys. Okay. Cool. I know Spooty just picked this guy up too, just loose from somewhere, but on eBay probably. But that's neat. Again, I really like that blue and purple. That's cool. Evil Ratchet, the evil Autobots. Oh, Prime. You so badass. Well, look at that shattered glass. Got those red eyes, because Decepticons have red eyes, Autobots have blue eyes for the most part. Evil Autobots. Yeah, this Earthrise mold Optimus is one of the best. One of the best going. I like this dark gray and blue. It doesn't, I don't know, it just really works well. Really goes well with that purple. Looking good. Yeah. So these two guys. Shattered Glass, Optimus, and Ratchet. Yeah. I don't know. Cool, guys. Cool. That's Shattered Glass. A little lesson. Well, okay. All right, then. We'll get out of here. Apparently, I have a mess to clean up. Got toys to get ready to unbox. Not sure how this week's going to unfold. But we'll see. Hopefully, we can get some more streams in. I'm sure. Until then, don't forget up there, patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. You can really, really help support the show, although we do love you listening to the podcast and watching all these videos. Elgin's doing awesome videos all the time, and we just appreciate you watching those and commenting and liking and all that stuff. We just appreciate it beyond belief. And then you can go to cracktasticplastic.com for everything else, all your toy needs. But all right, well, we'll talk to you next time. You guys have a great rest of your weekend.